Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Joinem. This was created by a company called Global Corporation in 1983, and this game was suggested by YouTube user Josh Steinhauser. And yeah, I'm still taking requests if you got them. This is an interesting little strategy game. There is only a joystick, and you control, it's like 4 different characters on the screen at once, and they will all move when you move the joystick. Well, there's 5, excuse me. And what you need to do is find a way to get these characters to touch each other, or at least 2 of them to touch each other. They will form a larger character, and then that larger character needs to touch another character, another one of your characters, and the bigger they are, the faster they will get. There will be 2 enemies that prowl the area trying to catch you. When you have combined 3 times, then that character, that big character, can go after the enemies and catch them a la Pac-Man for points. We'll get started. But yeah, the dynamic of having to control all the characters at once makes the game very challenging. You have to really get used to it. Your character will peep if a monster is very close to it, and that'll alert you that it'll be killed. You can let a couple of them die, but you don't want more than that, or you will lose a life at the bottom of the screen. You will just hear a crash sound, and when the monster catches them. And there I've combined enough times so that I have a white guy, and he can go after the enemies now. When you combine all your characters, then the monsters will split into 2 smaller monsters and try to make their way to the exits. And if they make it, they are gone. But you get to collect a progressive bonus for catching the small monsters. And it'll be like 200, 400, 800, and 1600 like in Pac-Man. Yeah, if you don't totally collide with another character, another of your characters, then it won't register. The game's kind of picky about that. Oh, I lost one guy. Now if you have a white guy, and you have one other character left, that one is not safe. That one can still be caught by the enemy. And if it is caught by the enemy, you will lose a life. The game's rules kind of are a little hard to understand sometimes. But yeah, listen for the peeping of a character, and they are about to be caught. The monsters cannot go through the edges, which is nice, but they will start to speed up as the game progresses. But yeah, you don't want to let more than 2 of your guys get killed, or you will lose a life. There will be a bonus item appearing at the center of the screen, or near the center of the screen, that can get to be some really nice points later on in the game. So try to catch it. You will get an extra life at I can't remember if it was 30,000 or something like that. And then after that, I'm not entirely sure, but you can get extra lives for higher point values. Now note that there are some parts of the maze that you can bump into a wall, and that is a good place to combine your guys. there will be like a wall, like an L shape, or you know, an area that has a corner to it that you want to hide in. There we go. Got all those guys. And that, when you press into the corner, then you can still move another character and maybe get them to run into that same corner where your guys can merge. Just takes a while to understand some strategy on this game. And if you can find a vertical shaft, you can make another character run up and catch that guy. And note that the bigger combined characters that you make will be faster than the smaller ones. You can accidentally get yourself into a little bit of a hot box at the top or bottom, where the monsters will chase you back and forth across the screen. And there I was able to merge there. And again, when you merge with your last character, at 20,000 you get an extra life. When you merge with your last character, then the monsters will split up and make their way for the exits. And if they do exit, then the level will end. But yeah, where there's like an L shape of maze walls, or backwards L shape, you can maybe put a guy in that little corner there and push in that same direction to get other guys to move into that same corner and merge. But as soon as you turn white, you can catch the monsters. They will respawn immediately, and your Pac-Man type power won't last terribly long. And when it runs out, of course, they can come back and catch you, and then you'll need to make your way to find that last character and merge with him so that you can end the level, or make the monsters split up and head for the exits. See, this is kind of the hot box I'm talking about. Again, the monsters can't go off screen, but they will be fast enough to be able to catch your smaller guys. Oh, now, when they speed up, then they can move through the edges of the screen. And there I lost my power there. Now they can split up. Kind of an interesting little strategy game. I had definitely never heard of this before. But the best ways to collect points are catching as many of the big monsters as you can, and again, they'll respawn right after you kill them. And by catching the prizes that will appear around the center of the screen. Yeah, the little peeping of the characters of your characters starts to get a little annoying. The having to control all the characters at once is an interesting little strategic dynamic that was not really seen in arcades at the time. Well, hell, this was not really seen in arcades, period, much. Again, I'd never heard of it. But again, oops, that is a good strategy for merging the characters by just merged in time to make the white character. Find a vertical shaft and bring a character down or up to merge with another character. That's a strategy that seems to work well. I'm not going to catch him. Nope. I will admit I had to use like a few save states because I had not played this game before, and it took me quite a while to get used to controlling all the guys at once. Really is tough to get used to. Yikes! It's very hard to keep an eye on every single character. There emerged two of them. And yeah, remember, as you merge guys, the merged guys will be faster than the smaller guys. And again, if you just have that one... Ah, crap, I died. If you just have one guy left, and even if you have the other character as a white guy, you will lose a life if that little character gets caught. Yeah, it's definitely playable. It's not great, but it's you gotta respect it for that unusual dynamic. Oh, I couldn't see that guy. It's unusual dynamic of having multiple characters being controlled at once. But yeah, if you can get that bonus prize at around the center of the screen, crap. Sorry, there was one save state I used. I just wanted to back up and try it again there. And there I lost one guy. Merged those guys. Yeah, don't get trapped at the top or bottom in trying to run away from those monsters, because they will be faster eventually. There we go. There we go. And again, since that was the last guy I could collect, these monsters will split up. You can get incremental values of 200 added on for each monster that you catch. 200, 400, 800, 1600, or the point value will get doubled. But yeah, merging guys is either best in a vertical shaft, having them hug the corner of walls. And there's another prize there. Or or you can just figure out other methods. But those are the ones that seem to work best for me. The vertical shaft, or hugging a corner of a wall and bringing other characters into that same area. But yeah, don't get trapped at the top or bottom in trying to outrun the monsters, who at that point will probably not be able to get through the... Ooh, that was close. Who will probably not be able to get through the walls at that point, or go warp through. Ran right into me. Thank you. But yeah, I had to use like a couple, 2 or 3 save states or something. This game definitely takes a while to get used to. But yeah, listen out for that little peeping sound, and don't lose more than two characters. There, I merged those two, and I got to be a white character, or the white guy that can eat the monsters. Yeah, those items, those bonus items. Oops, I lost another life. Those bonus items can get to be very lucrative on the later levels. And definitely never saw this one in arcades. And I had never heard of the company Global Corporation before. But this is called Joinem. And it's spelled just simply Joinem. It's not join and then apostrophe EM. But yeah, those monsters will just keep respawning when you catch them as you're the white character. I don't know what better way to name him. White guy. I don't mean Caucasian, he's just colored white in the game. Well, I don't know how your weather's going on right now, but we got snow today. We got some major flurries, but the snowflakes weren't very big. We're expected to... ooh, I just caught him before he could catch my other guy. There's another prize. We're expected to get more snow this next week. I was hoping to get my... I ordered some windows, because I need to get all my windows replaced in my house. I was hoping to get them today, and I didn't hear back from Home Depot. But I'm just assuming that due to the bad weather, it's going to be delayed for a while. I'll call him tomorrow morning to confirm. That's going to be a very expensive project, but not nearly as it could have been. Oh, and I got an extra life at 60,000. I don't know how many rounds are in the game. Probably like 99 or something. But we'll go to like 20 something or something like that. And again, when you got one guy that's turned white, and if you have an extra guy wandering about, don't let him get killed, because that'll kill you. As the game progresses, those monsters will get faster. And already early on this level, they're faster. And eventually, after you've joined a certain amount of guys... I still have that one left. After you've joined X amount of guys, then they can go through the edges of the screen. Why didn't he catch that other guy? Oh, now he will. It's like the monster didn't see him there in the corner. Well, he's pretty small. I guess he was kind of hard to find there. I don't know if you guys sometimes have to cancel work or can't go to work due to the weather. I don't get such luxury. I work at a hospital, so oh, I just about ran out of power there. I want to get that prize there. Got it. I work at a hospital, and oh, he should have escaped. He turned back the other way, so I caught him. Yeah, I work at a hospital, and I have dialysis and chemotherapy wards I've got to clean, so we're definitely going to have patience on those days. Yeah, the game really isn't very fair sometimes. You'll have guys that are obviously touching each other, but they won't merge for some reason. I might have to be late to work because of the snow, and they don't care. I've been working there 10 years. It's not a big deal. They know I can catch up if I'm late. But if other people have to ditch their wards early, or don't have very many patients coming in, they might be able to help me get out earlier. We'll see what happens. That'd be kind of nice. Yeah, it's been like in the 20s and 30s around here in Beaverton, Oregon. I'm expecting the temperatures to drop even further. Might be a good time to jump in my hot tub. A hot tub dip gets really nice on a really snowy day. Crap. Sometimes if you've got a merged guy and the monsters catch you, you can still get some points. Yeah. Yeah. It was hard for me during gameplay to keep my eyes all over the screen and keep everybody safe. See, yeah, hide in that little corner there of a maze wall, and you might be able to draw some of your other guys in there and get them merged. There we go. Oh, and I got an extra life at 80,000. But there, I got him just in time. But yeah, this is a unique strategy game. I like that they tried something different, even if the game itself isn't all that otherwise remarkable. Just try to find like a long vertical shaft. Whoa, let's get away from that guy. Try to find a long vertical shaft or a corner of a maze. Oops. Crap. And again, note that eventually, after combining some guys, the monsters will be able to start going through the edges of the screen. So you can't rely on that strategy forever, moving between the edges. Don't let that guy get killed. And yeah, that... Oh, damn it, I just ran out of my power. So he killed me. But yeah, if you've got one white guy and then one small guy, he's not safe. The monsters can still catch him. And the monsters will soon be faster than your small guys. And your combined guys are faster than your small guys. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, they're touching each other clearly. Ah, crap. Damn it. Oh well, that's my game. Well, that was Joinem by Global Corporation in 1983. And this was suggested by YouTube user Josh Steinhauser. Stay warm, everybody. Bundle up. Keep your heat running. Now I put in my initials. And by pressing up or down, you can select your initial and set it by moving right with the joystick. And there, I I've got the high score. But that was a game called Joinem by Global Corporation in 1983. Well, this is Crazy Climber 80 saying thanks for watching. Joinem. I will see you later in the future with another video. Keep those requests coming, everybody, and stay bundled up. Have a good one, folks. Bye-bye.